right, Larry?
Jim, can you describe the Ohio drill to us more or less and how that came about and how much you hope it helps you on Saturday?
Yeah, it's a run drill. It's a run drill and a run stopping drill. All runs are between the tackles, and it's physicality, emphasis, and emphasis on Ohio State and keeping them on our minds on every day of practice.
When did you start that?
First day of spring.
On the left, Chris?
Coach, a lot of people talk about their offense, and deservedly so. What have you seen from their defense on film that stands out?
Really athletic. The defensive front is long, athletic, very physical, really good at taking on blocks, defeating blocks, getting off blocks, condensing holes with their athleticism and length and their physicality. And blocking is going to be at a paramount. And again, it'll be channeling Bo and Woody, blocking and tackling. The game will, in large part, come down to it.
On the right, Ryan?
Jim, what stands out about Ohio State's receiving corps?
Just how good they are, how dynamic, their route running ability, their catching ability, their speed, to all parts of the field, horizontally, vertically, really outstanding.
On the right, Gene?
Jim, back in July you said about this rivalry, we're either going to get there or we're going to die trying. How does that quote come to life this week with you and your team?
It comes to life, all the way to life.
In what way?
It's here. It's happening.
In the back left, Jennifer?
Hey, Jim, can you just talk about your team's demeanor and how impressed you've been with kind of the workmanlike week by week to get to this point, and now how that edge changes that you have all of your goals still right in front of you?
Exactly, and it's what I said earlier. When you ask how are the players, how have they handled themselves, that's how they've handled themselves. It's been, get to work, and pulling another guy, to work with him and work beside him. It's been contagious.
Just to follow up on that, I'm wondering or curious to know, do you try to prepare them as if this is just another game, keep your head on, stay focused, or do you say, this is what it's all about? How do you attack that?
Yeah, we prepare for it like it is the game.
What does that include?
Everything I talked about earlier, the rivalry and it's a playoff game. The winner gets to keep playing and the loser does not.
On the left, Michael?
Jim, what are some of the things Jay has done this year with the special teams unit to take it from a group that does its job to a group that is really impacting winning and losing on a given week?
He's done a tremendous job. I'm really so proud of our special teams and how much pride each guy takes in it. Each guy knowing their role, each guy understanding their role, each guy staying in their role, and guys starring in those roles. Jay's done a great job coordinating it, been creative, has them prepared each and every week. And he coaches the tight ends, who also are prepared and doing well each and every week.
On the right, Bob?
Jim, you mentioned the Ohio drill. With Michigan's record against Ohio State being what it is, did you feel like coming into this season that needed to be cranked up a little bit? The emphasis needed to be cranked up a little bit. Is that part of that?
Is like I explained, and a couple times. I mean, this is a game you you got to channel Bo. You got to channel the blocking and the tackling, sustaining blocks, getting off blocks, and making tackles.
So-
Blocking and tackling.
So the recent record or the whatever, that doesn't add to how desperately you guys want it?
Just what this game, you know, is about, and what you got to get good at to have the best chance of winning it.
Got time for a couple more, start on the left first.
What's Thanksgiving during game week look like? Will you have families here, or will it just be business as usual, or what will happen?
Yeah, there'll be a lot of families here. There'll be a lot of families that come into town, of course, to see their sons and share Thanksgiving, and also the game, to support their sons in the ball game.
Will you guys do something together as a team with the families?
We are going to have practice
Yep.
and really good meetings, and we'll start early. Guys, and then the guys will be able to, you know, get with their family and friends at about 1 o'clock.